and welcome to my Horror History Film Series Episode 2. I hope you enjoy. The 1920s, famous for flappers, parties and prosperity, at least for some people. Comic actors such as Charlie Chaplin and Buster Keaton ruled the cinematic universe. But what was happening in the world of horror? In the 1920s, although there were some horror films with more unusual plots, many old favourites continued to be made again and again. One famous 1920s horror is Nosferatu. It is a German expressionist horror film and was directed by F.W. Murnau. It was extremely successful and is still watched today. Interestingly, the film was banned in Sweden until 1972. Due to excessive horror. By the 1930s, horror had become cheap and easy to make. However, sound transformed horror films. Not only could there now be dialogue, monsters could be seen and heard. Films often took place in exotic lands far from the depression of the 1930s. However, inspiration was still drawn from classics such as Jekyll and Hyde. Every week, 65% of Americans would take a trip to the cinema. Horror was beginning to decline in the 1940s, both in popularity and quality. People were sick of seeing the same monsters again and again. However, strict guidelines left little for filmmakers to work with. Believe it or not, some literal-minded censors believed the general public would try and imitate what they saw on the big screen, or even think it was real. One famous 1940s horror is Cat People, starring Simone Simon. One of my favourite scenes is when Jane Randolph, playing the character of Alice Reed, is stalked down the street by a strange creature. However, when she turns around, it has disappeared. Thank you for watching episode 2 of my Horror History Film Series. Be sure to come back for episode 3. Bye!